And Wike has a battle to fight in the state, returning his PDP governor, who doesn't seem to be the most popular choice amongst the candidates that declared interest. So I think it's time he should cut his losses, move on, negotiate his interest with PDP, and let them be, because PDP quickly, they have a great chance of winning this election, but they must have their house in order.
Talking about having the house in order, really, because this thing, like you said, everybody has to move on now because time is ticking. The timetables are already rolling out from the INEC, and the names are already being published of which candidate is making it for which political party. So, but what do you think, or what do you suggest on this show should be the way to go now in dealing with what you call the Wike issue, you know, in the PDP, and trying to bridge that gap? Not forgetting that, you know, other parties are also having issues with running mate. We have that of the APC with the Muslim ticket, which is also generating a lot of controversies. But let's deal with the PDP and then move on to the other political parties, how, you know, this issue can be bridged.
Atiku has made his choice of running mate in Governor Okowa. And from Atiku's recent outing, it was clear that he thought of it. He knows he was chosen, and he has his reason for making him his choice. And it is always a prerogative of the candidate to make a choice. The process has always been that you present 3 names. And out of the 3 names, the candidate make a choice. And unfortunately, only one person can be chosen, and he chose Okowa. Well and good. So for me, I think we should come down from his high horse, reach out to Wike directly. He might not have to wait for Wike to come to him. He has also not only concentrate on Wike, he can also reach out individually to those governors. But from the reports recently available, some of those governors seems to be coming around back to the fold. So that's why I'm thinking that for Wike, he should be more calculative so that he doesn't wake up one day as a masquerade and look back behind him, he doesn't see his followers. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and I am also aware that he has a volatile situation inside River State, because he also, in the same way, has large group of contestants to the gubernatorial ticket who were unhappy with the choice he made. And those people also, he has also a responsibility to contend those people. And he can do that by fighting both Abuja and other. And besides, where else will Wike go? Is it APC? APC doesn't seem to, there's no space for him in APC, in River State, and in the federal, because his strong political opponent, Amechi, is holding forth there. I see him continuing to maintain his relationship with Asiwaju, which has been there before now, and also staying back in PDP to work for the win of the party. The unfortunate thing is that now he has lost the VP ticket. His best bet is to win his state. The governorship comes after presidential. If he doesn't show enough cooperation and understanding with the presidential party candidate of PDP, if he wins in the presidential election, then you know politics, do me, I do you, God not the best. It might be tougher for Wike to cross the bridge for his gubernatorial election. So for me, the best thing for him, his team, is to key into the Atiku agenda, no matter how hard
how difficult it is.
And besides, I am aware also that there were occasions Wike had the first choice of refusal to be the VP from the grapevine. You know, he obviously didn't show that interest. And you should know that when that offer was refused, Someone like Atiku, who was looking for partners, may have made his own commitment to somebody else.
Absolutely.
You know, so when that commitment is made, he has to stick to it. And he has made it clear. I am happy with the choice I made. I can comfortably work with Okowa for the qualities she enumerated. He's brilliant, he's intelligent. And as it turns out to be now going to other candidates, he is the only candidate who has a running mate who is a serving governor. It goes a long way.
Okay.
Because if you look at APC, Shetima, a former governor. Peter Obi does not have somebody in the governor's list. He himself was a former governor. So we have always known what governors do in their states during the election. So it's one thing. I don't think it's such a bad choice. And PDP, Delta State, has always been traditionally PDP state, just like Rivers State, since 1999. Yes, we are aware there are little internal crises here, but those strong players or stakeholders in between, they are not people I think can risk the candidacy of Atiku. So whatever differences they have might not affect the outcome of the presidential election. It might only be a matter of what happens to the gubernatorial candidates, which is where the struggle is. Because if you look at Ibori on the other side, Ibori is Atiku and Atiku is Ibori. We know that. They have maintained a wonderful relationship in the past. So I don't see him going against Atiku interest.